Hello, Galaxy of Hero fans and players. This is HK58, and I'm going to go over quickly the Ewok Faction Pass. Woohoo! This is awesome. Unfortunately, I already read through this, and it does not say anything about new Ewoks. And it said the thing is called a hot fix. So it looks like they fixed these 4 Ewoks a little bit and reworded some of their wording, which makes sense. I'll get into it. So I'm pleased to punch the showcase, latest, greatest game update for 7.5, 17. Read on. Okay, so the Ewoks are ready to make the fur fly with a devastating faction pass. Additionally, be sure to give your Ewok squad a second look, as our art team has taken a quality pass at their character models to be more in line with Indoor Moon warriors we know and love. So yes, the art for... Come on. They actually changed the little pictures, which I thought was fantastic. I don't have Chief Chirpa unlocked yet. So, and I've heard rumors they might actually need the Ewoks later on, so I'll have to work. I'm definitely working on him this month, a bit later. But yes, their artwork's changed, which is kind of cool. I do hope that they do have a Jawa faction pass where they change the Jawas a bit, so you can actually see, oh hey, Jawas. You can actually see which Jawa is what. Like, Jawa Scavenger should be holding up his little scavenging repair toolkit thing. Like he's about to attack someone. I don't know. But back to the Ewoks. Yeah, they have some cool looking art. I don't remember the other ones really as much, other than they weren't as fascinating. But hopefully they will add more later on in the month. So let's keep going. So they did give Chief Chirpa a Zeta. So whenever an Ewok uses any special ability, a random Ewok is called to assist, which is nice. And yeah, then they got Ewok Elder, Ewok Scout, and T-Bow. But I will go over their attacks a little bit in a minute. So celebrate the Furious Fuzzy Faction Pass with some double drops from 7.8 to 7.31. Enjoy a chance at a random Ewok location having double drops. Active. Little lost in the cantina, or just want to make sure you've checked every node? A listing will be previewed below. So this will show you which ones. So you got Chief Chirpa, Cantina, 5D. So these will be the drops throughout. So anytime Chief Chirpa pops up in Cantina nodes, I will farm him so I can get him up. With Ewoks taking over July, the store is stocked to guarantee your however you say that, the squad turns into grandiose powerhouse. So we will go ahead and look at that really quick. I don't plan on buying any of them though. I'm sorry. $20 and you get 80 Chief Chirpa. So you get a 4-star Chirpa. All these are 4 stars, which is nice. I love it when they bring packs out. I would love to actually see them have a little tab up here next to, like, between data card resources, where they randomly bring some packs back. And if you've already bought that pack, you won't see that pack again. So it'd be nice around this time to see like a Baze pack or something. So let's go back to the update. Chief Chirpa leads Ewoks into battle with a revamped mass assist called, and empowers him to call even more assists with his leader ability. Level of Chief Chirpa, oh, tongue twister, with the Forced Ambush bundle today. So basically all these will tell you what it was. And then they also fixed some bugs. Ewok Scout's ability. So Scramble text, so he doesn't have any extra vulnerability. Okay, yeah, they worked on some of the bugs. So, Bright Barrel in intro scene to Daring Droid event has been colored correctly. Daring Droid event. Fixed an issue where various screens environments not showing up. Okay, I know they were working on like some people were seeing pink flooring in their cantina. I don't know what that was about, but hey. And then R2-D2 fixed an issue where his visual effects of smokescreen were not working. Okay, I never noticed that. I guess just certain people. And then also, what's ahead? Ewok takeover doesn't stop here. Earlier, I did say there might not. I didn't see anything in the. In this, I did read ahead, but I didn't actually read all the way down. I'll admit that. So I kind of missed this part. So that means there may be 2 to 3 people, or 2 to 3 Ewoks being added. So, and then we will go ahead and look at some Ewoks. So Ewok number 1. Hold on, I will pause this for a second. Sorry about that. Okay. So we're going to go ahead. Some of these didn't get reworked, so you kind of read them as I go. Let's see, Guardian Strike. Okay, yeah, I want to make sure. Deals physical damage to target enemy. This one I don't think was a reworked ability. This one was reworked a bit. And they also reworded it too, because it did still dispel all debuffs, but it worded it different, and now it says it correctly. And it says all allies recover health equal to 30% of Ewok Elders' max health. I personally really would have, in my predictions video, I thought, it'd be kind of cool to see this change to 30 or 35% of the allies' health instead of Ewok Elders' health, because I've always had him where he's low health when I was raising him up. So, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. But he also has still 35% chance, but he also revives defeated allies at 15% instead of 10%. That was a nice increase. Now, Power of the Force really got improved a bit better. So it used to be 8-turn cooldown all the way through, which I still think it'd be kind of cool to see at 6 turns. But I guess they did their testing, and who knows, maybe they'll have a future update. But it says revive a random ally with 40% health and 55% chance for Ewok Elder to gain 45% turn meter. If the revived Ewok, or if a revived ally is an Ewok, they're called to assist, which is kind of cool. Ewoks get more assists now, so there's going to be a lot of extra Ewok attacks. Whenever a random Ewok, or whenever an Ewok ally is defeated, reduces cooldown by 1. So eventually it'll get to the point where we will have 5 Ewoks, and if some of them die and then you revive with the tribal healer, and you still have some dying, you can still reduce these cooldowns by one turn, which is nice. I still think this could be down to 6, but it might still be a little overpowered, but who knows. But it's still great. I like the new fix on that. Ewok Scout. I know I should start off with Chirpa, but I'm going to save him for last. This one did not get reworked. Stayed the same. Rushing. This one got reworked. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. Wrong spot. Deals physical damage to target enemy with an additional 50% chance of a critical hit. And call a random ally to assist. So it basically is now a IG-86 droid version for Ewoks, kind of in a sense. Different, but the same. Well, not the same, but similar. But because it was like where I'm at, it's kind of cool though. And call a random ally to assist. So yeah, there's an extra assist there. And this one, I don't think this one changed. Yeah, this one was one that didn't change. Tebow, he just had this reworded, and as I guess some of his abilities fixed. Tebow looks a little different too. I guess they also changed that. And then finally, Chief Chirpa. This one wasn't the one that was refixed. So Ancestral Secrets, I think was. Oh, I'm gonna cheat. So let's go. Yeah, see, Bring Low was just reworded. Okay, so yeah, I forgot. The tribal tactics for the Ewok Scout also got Gain turn meter on a critical hit. So I guess I misread that part. Well, let's go back to that really quickly. And whenever he evades an attack or lands a critical hit. So if he crits, and he gains 30% turn meter, which is nice. Okay, so we're going to go back, and then we're going to go cheat back over here, because I wanted to go, because Chief Chirpa was the first one. So his Ancestral Secrets and Tribal Unity was the two that were fixed on him. And Simple Tactics, yes, that one was too. So, all allies gain 20% of their health. It looks like they also reworded it too, because it used to say like, gain so much health, they gain health every turn, and now it says they gain heal over time, 20% for 3 turns. Ewok allies also gain Retribution for 2 turns, and heal over time for 1 additional turn, which is nice. Tribal Unity. Wait, Tribal Unity was fixed? What? Oh, okay. Now adds negative 50% penalty. All Ewoks assist. Oh, let me reread that. Oh, yeah. Because it used to say, if I remember right in the old video, I was saying they could decrease that. So once it gets maxed out, it just says call all Ewoks allies and 1 other random ally to assist, which makes so much better sense that there's no negative % damage penalty. That's what they did. Oh, I already did that. Did I? Yeah. And then Simple Tactics. All Ewok allies gain 20% turn meter and deal 10% more damage whenever they perform a basic attack. These effects are halved on Ewok on other allies. Whenever Ewok ally uses a special ability, 60% chance to call another random Ewok ally to assist. So, if you have Chief Chirpa as a lead, and you use Ewok Scout and uses rushing attack, you can get the other two Ewok allies, well, currently, to attack. Well, let's see. Is it Ewok ally? Yep. Ewok ally. I think this is just any ally. Call a random ally to assist. So they could get at this current moment, it'll be just that. You could even get the non-Ewok ally in your team to attack. And then, yeah. Which means they might also have improved the higher level dark side, light side battles with the AI. But I don't know. Unless they left the old ones for the normal battles. Unless they reworked all of them. But hey. But that is kind of cool that now, like, yes, in my prediction video, I would have also, and also suggestion, I guess you could say, video about Ewoks, I thought that would be kind of cool to see, like, maybe, like, add some stat boosts, like, maybe even, like, 20% health, add 20% health and 10% protection would have been great across the board. But besides that, you know, it would have been, but this is still great, you know. I never even thought the idea of having Ewoks just charging down. So, as having them as a meta is kind of interesting. We'll have to see how it goes. Like, now that Chief Chirpa has a Zeta, that's really good. And a Zeta makes everyone, or have another random ally to assist. So Ewok Elder heals. Oh, I'm going to call in an ally to assist. Tebow does his stealth ability or scramble tactics or the bring low. Man, that's going to be great. So, but yeah, I just want to talk about this update and get it out there. This is HK5at. You guys have a wonderful day.